what's up, guys? Adrian here again with Grease Bros. So we have the GTI here. So we've already gone through a couple different versions of the car, of course. Meaning, like, as in whenever I got it new, not new, but I got it. Started driving it down to Orlando for school or whatever. Actually bent valves. I broke the timing belt, so bent valves. From there, I rebuilt the head. I did what I had to do with that. And over time, I decided to go big turbo. So I was like, you know what, let me go big turbo. I went with the GT35R. I found a little kid that some friend of actually became friends with him. That he ended up selling me. I used that for a while. I kind of tuned it myself with Eurodyne. I enjoyed that for a while. Then from there, I was just like, you know what, it's time to, turn it up a little bit. I want to build my block. So I put some pistons and rods in it. I got JE pistons. And I know everybody kind of hates on them, but I got max speeding rods on it. So with that said, I put the max speeding. I've been running them now for about, like 6-7 months now. And it's been making 550 horsepower for about that time as well. Haven't had any problems with them. So that's obviously version 2. I built the motor and I decided to go, make a little bit more power. So I made a 550 horsepower with that. And now the problem was putting the power down at the track. With an O2J transmission, I have Raxels, so I was just like, no reason now. I bought an LSD for the O2J, so I was already so far invested in an O2J transmission, meaning the O2J, for those that don't know, in a Volkswagen is, in the Mark IV generation at least, is 5-speed. O2J is, then you have an O2M, which came in like the 20th anniversary, and the GLIs and so on and so forth. They had O2Ms in them, which are 6 speeds, and were able to hold, of course, a lot more power because of their way of shifting internally. Anyways, long story short, here we are now. It's that time to everybody's starting to race, around the United States, and here I am about to take my car apart. Because I decided that, I have a fuel tech that I've been, holding back on putting in, because I wanted to run an 11.5 with the car, at least get into the 12s with the Eurodyne. But I ran into so many issues with tuning and so on and so forth that I just honestly got frustrated, and I decided to just go with the fuel tech. And now here we are, and that's what the video is today. I'm going to go ahead and get a time lapse in of me pulling the motor. I have a time lapse that I'm going to put right now of me pulling the whole front end off the car with the intercooler and stuff like that.
Riding high when I was king, I played at the hard and fast.
The next day.
As you guys saw in the time lapse, we got the front end off. Here I got the, you know, the clutch slave cylinder off. Got the axles off already. Got the shifter cable off, fuel lines. Everything looks to be almost ready to pop out of there, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on where we're at with the, you know, with the R&R, the engine, transmission on it. The motor is out, and you saw how stupid we were getting it out. It is what it is, but yeah, weren't you giving me a hand?
No, film.
He's behind the camera, but he acting like he not here. So anyways, yeah, we got it out. From here, I gotta separate the transmission, put the engine on an engine stand, which I brought from work yesterday, and from there, you know, just look it over, refresh it, drain the oil, refresh the main connecting rod bearings, look at obviously, you know, the torque specs, how everything is still holding up, and everything looks good. Put it all back together and get my harness done for the fuel check and get it tuned and see if we could get it going. But we got a roll cage that I gotta get done. I gotta redo the interior, but that's all, you know, things that are coming along with different videos that you guys will find out what we're doing with later on. But yeah, for now, that's all we're doing. I'll see you guys on the next one.